This is Divine Path Psychic Traci Moon. I'm here to show you how to clear the energy between readings. I have a couple of different techniques that I do. In front of you, you will see a turtle shell. You can also use a seashell. I have a smudge stick, which is mainly comprised of sage, which is the most important, but you can also have other ingredients such as lavender. I have a feather in order to direct the smoke. I also have a crystal and my tarot deck. I'm about to show you how to smudge. So, what you will do is take your sage stick and you light it on fire. Or not. Okay. A lot of times people will either love or hate sage. I happen to like it. One of my children doesn't. And I know there's quite a few people who are mixed on this. But the important thing about sage is that it does remove all of the negative energy from not only your house, home, but also you can smudge your crystals and get the energy cleared just by running it through the smoke like so. And what we'll do is we will use the feather to direct the smoke over the cards. I like to take them and fan them out so that the smoke can be clearly distributed among all of the cards. I already smudged my house once today, so a lot of times you'll find that it's not going to smoke very much if there's not that much negative energy in the house or energy that needs to be cleared. So go ahead and smudge the cards and get them clear. You'll also want to smudge yourself, and I start at my feet and work up the body like a cross. So you start at the bottom, go up, around the head, down and around each arm, and then down and around the feet. It just smells wonderful, clears everything, gets everything wonderfully in alignment. Now the next wonderful little tool I have is called Dissolving the Universe. And what you'll want to do is bless the deck and just say a little prayer or invoke a blessing in your own words, so that the people that will come into contact with the information revealed from the tarot would be of the highest good for you and them and anyone involved. All right, so dissolving the tarot deck is a simple procedure of the number 7. We're going to divide this deck into 7 smaller decks. So what we'll do is we'll cut it into 7 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you'll see that one's more thick than this one. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which deck or how thick it is. Alright, so as long as you're dividing it into the 7 decks, that's what we're looking for. The 4 is representing the 4 directions. So, and actually the ritual in which we're performing this, it has 2 poles of energy. This side will be the field of dark, and that side will be the field of light. So picking one deck up in your hand, and they'll be facing this way. And you can even flip them over if you get excited about what is under. But you'll want to pick the decks up and place them in your hand. And as long as this is the last one that's picked up, this is the first and this is the last. We just pick them up. And you don't really have to look at the pictures. I just kind of like doing that sometimes. And that officially is the ritual that accomplishes clearing the deck and centers it and balances it and all living forces of the universe between the field of light and the field of dark. I end up with polarizing the deck completely with a beautiful crystal. This one has little rainbows in it. It's one of my favorite. So this is how I dissolve the universe between each person that I read. It's always good to clear your deck in between readings so that it's more powerful, sacred, and gives you a chance to magically arrange the cards before each reading. I just shuffle as I like. Everybody shuffles differently. I have small hands, so shuffling is another story. This was how to cleanse your deck in between readings. I hope that this has helped you. I will be making some sage sticks. I live in southern Colorado, and it grows naturally here as a native plant. It is not white sage that you'll find in California, and I even think like other southern states that are warmer have the white sage. But here is another type of sage, and it is what the Native Americans use around here. I hope that this helped. You can find an abalone shell. I use a turtle shell. I found it. I also found these in the woods as well. So, and my cats kind of got to this one, so it's looking kind of shabby. But, any feather will do, and any crystal will do. You can also get different types of rocks, such as coral. I think this one is a dyed purple coral. You could put little nuts or just different things around. And that is my conclusion. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. You can visit my website about these types of things. I hope to see you in the future, and I will be getting back to you soon.